Ladies and gentlemen, again, big up Mystic Sensation. It's been a while since I did a reaction. Mystic Sensation dropped one bombshell over here. Where more here for myself. But just know see somewhere around that part happen. So we are going ahead. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
We have a lawyer who run out. The lawyer claiming to want to protect the JLP administration. But the lawyer did not realize that she said something that revealed people who lift the caveat backside. Me have the evidence. The lawyer had overspoken, chat too much. Because the lawyer run out and want to justify Andrew Holness and Horace Chang. If you notice how me I tied the two of them, you want to see how me I tied the two of them, you know. It is the lawyer who revealed, and let me say, by accident, when the caveat lifted, and I said, whoa, that was the missing link. Even Dennis Meadows was asking, who lifted the caveat? Yes, people, the caveat was lifted. A bangarang today, you know. And we realized the culprit who had lifted the caveat. The caveat. Andrew Holness and Horace Chang. No wonder why Andrew Holness don't want to go down there. And Horace Chang believe him big and bad and mighty because he have the gang them behind him. Yes, people, we have the evidence. And we want to listen. The lawyer give it away. And when the lawyer gave it away, Mystic Sensation captured it. People who listen. Mr. Jamaica, the lawyer run out. They defend JLP administration to justify the wickedness. And the lawyer gave away when the caveat lifted. Uno listen your people. Me and uno this morning. Uno is a set of vampire and Dracula. What a bangarang. What a bangarang. Let me find it, people. Let me find it. Just bear something with me.
Take your time.
Let me just. Hold on. Let me just find it. Like when I put up things and then I have a problem in finding it, you know. Okay, I have it. People who listen here. The lawyer run out. The lawyer run out in the defense of Andrew Holness and Horace Chang and give them a way to backside on the area people. No, listen here. Listen here.
And there they had lost. The court had upheld the rulings of Justice Campbell as well as Justice McIntosh. And what that meant was that the owners now could go ahead with the eviction. That ruling of the Court of Appeal was made in 2016. When the case is over and they lost, the caveat was supposed to have been removed or what they call withdrawn. And so we're going to check now to see if it was or if it was not. The liar people them say it was not. Them say it's...
All right. Here are defending, right? The caveat. And find the caveat. Thank you for this, Emily Sheilds. Thank you for this because I'm going to expose on the backside. So see the caveat card 1759455. Emily Sheilds on the mission to defend Andrew Holness administration, expose Andrew Holness and Horace Chang. People want to check and observe caveat caveat card 1759455 and listen, because you believe, say, yes, we got them now. We got them now. No, listen, people.
Still up on the title and it's still active. So make we go look and see for ourselves, because
Yes.
we don't take our information from liars.
What do you mean?
We no fool.
All right.
So this is a title for the land that the squatters are on. It's volume 1008 636. And we're going to be looking for the caveat number 1759455 that was lodged against the title by the Ministry of Housing on May 1, 2012. And I need you to make a note of it. Write it down, please. Please.
Do you think
When you're looking at a certificate of title, the caveat is usually noted in two different places. One such place you'll find it noted is in the body of the title itself. This was a final entry on the certificate of title 1008636, and it says, caveat number 1759455 lodged on the first day of May 2012 by the Ministry of Housing, estate claimed equitable interest. So when you look on the title and you see this, you don't just stop there. You need now to go to the top right-hand section.
Yes, Emily. Take Jamaican people to the evidence. Take us to the evidence, Emily. Good job. Good job so far. Go ahead.
Sometimes it's on the left, and look for any number where you see a C before it. The C is the code for caveat. When you look at this title, you see that the first two, there are no lines through them, and so these two are active. They have been on the titles for a very long time, I believe from the 70s. This and the other two titles owned by the company. But when you look at the other 6 caveats below, you can see clearly that they have lines drawn through them. We are looking for our caveat though, the 1759455, and if you look at the bottom, the last entry, you will see the number there with a line through it. And what that usually means is that it has been withdrawn. But even though you've seen that there is a line through the caveat which indicates that it was withdrawn, you don't want to take any chances. If you're representing a client, you don't want to make a big mistake like that. So what you do, you go and pay your $500 and get a copy of the caveat, which confirms that it was indeed withdrawn, and it tells you also when. And you see, since like we are not careless people over here,
All
we
right.
went and we paid with $500, and we now have a copy of the caveat. So let us now look together and see if indeed
Emily, she's a true beer shotty. She ain't no careless people over here. Me and Emily go through that I expose the whole out. You can't stay there. Hey, we might not be the brightest, but you see, deep in our bone, we know say Andrew Holness corrupt. The evidence, the full evidence don't come out of the what would I say now? The length of his corruption, the full detail of his corruption. But we know in our bones, we know that he is corrupt. We just wait for justice prevail, for sure the evidence of his corruption. God, them a try hide all of it, but God and time.
it was withdrawn. So the first thing I want you to do is to look into the left margin. You see where it says caveat index? Yes. And the next thing now we're going to do is to read what is on the caveat. It begins with the title reference number, volume 1008, folio 636. So this is telling you this is the title that it was lodged against. And then we want to make sure we have the right caveat. It says caveat number 1759455. That is our caveat. Then now we look to see when it was lodged, just to make sure all is well. On the 5th of May 2012, it was lodged against the Orange Grove property in Trelawney, and the registered owner is New Falmouth Resorts Limited.
But hold on, people. I want to read to you now. I want to read to you now. And what I want to make out, right? Orange Grove, Trelawney, New Falmouth Resort Limited, 53 Duke Street, Kingston, Minister of Housing, the caveator, Minister of Housing, a bangarang as for this morning, you know? Because Emily Sheilds run out and try to protect this current administration, you know? and don't realize that she let the puss out of the bag. You know, some people.
The Ministry of Housing was a caveator, and it says the estate that they are claiming is equitable interest. And as you can see, there is the date that it was withdrawn on the 13th of October 2016. By that time now, the Labour Party was in.
All right, you don't have to say no more. See that? Withdrawn 13/10/2016.
So, who was the Minister of Housing in 2016? I'm going to look it up. Come on. Minister of Housing, Jamaica, 2016. Let me look it up. Mighty God of Daniel. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. Whoa, yo. Ballot. 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 Oh, Zion children. Ballot. Oh, Zion children. Now, we put the exact date because probably something wrong. Hold on. October 2016. Wo yo yo yo. Wo yo yo yo. Alright. Wo yo yo yo. In October 2016, Dr. Horace Chang served as the minister overseeing the housing portfolio in Jamaica. So, Jamaica, me have one question. Yeah, me have one question for that. Mystic, give me a second. Soon come back to you. Okay. And thank you for this information. You remember when Andrew Holness said this? Jamaica, when you come to the front of the class, all I labor right, when you come in. You remember when Andrew Holness said this?
And so the conversation has to change to how do we get more houses constructed in a formal community main challenge. The truth is that is the people who occupied Cooper's. What about them? Do we divert resources from them to this morning? Quite surprised. And humanitarian crisis that has been created. So what we got in aid and support and what we bought in stock, and we have been able to respond. Some of you have no lease with informality. Straight about it. Squatting is wrong. Informal settlement is not encouraged. But yes, every single Jamaican should have equal opportunity to get access to land and housing. Now, we will be addressing the issue. We have to be careful that we don't set up precedent. And mind you, this is not the only repossession matter occurred, and it was brought to my attention. I had no prior knowledge of it. None of our ministers, certainly not the member of parliament. I got a call very early. The matter occurred, and it was brought to my attention. I had no prior knowledge of it. None of our ministers, certainly not the member of parliament. I got a call very early in the morning.
Got him!
Andrew Holness said he didn't know about it. None of his ministers knew about it. And the minister, the MP didn't know about it. Jamaica, they knew about it from 2016. I take it a step further. It's 3 years up.
Disappear until September 1st to be.
Sometimes I just want to give advertisement them. And go look up. Behave yourself.
That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle the real solution. Right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then afterwards we come and correct it. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we correct it.
He himself while I go Jamaica. We have put the pieces them together in like a post. Remember this?
Along with the much police. I mean, I tell you, come up from after 4 months, I video call with my family, them lock up, you know. You see the section is for them bulldoze are the man from that section there. I remember say at 3 a.m. the entire community now gonna know the police running because I want section. I don't basically all them call it down the road. The police them so them basically disarm up there so, and some of these men don't live with women, some of these men live alone. So those men get to save not even underwear because them the police station. They never and the mother and the sister nobody to talk up nothing for them. So the man them come back to them house flat, not at all the man them get to save some of the man them. You see my family member with the 3-day-old baby, them arrest them hold on her baby father. And one of the man come up from after 4 months, video call with my family, them, you know. You know, so them come with the police, them fifth element. You see, when them come with the police, them go around and them basically, as though with Jamaican would have put it, them would have buy out the young people, them. So them give aid, them give assistance to build much house, them help, them give farm work, them give all of them something. I know the people, them are going to work with whatever government are work with them. So when election come, a JLP, them vote for fine. You see, right now, my mother house is in progress. And them gear aid after Melissa, there are how much things we got order for build back our house. The same government who said them know about the land in dispute, them know about it. Them know about it. Anyways, the people them attack us, the people them get notice from when to move and so on. The people never get no notice. They know about the court being the case being in court. And I must say fifth element, everything what you say so far are true and in fact because when you are say when we grew up and know and hear about. Everything where you draw for so far is true, right? Them come, them can't show all them get the land, them get them possessory title, them come, the man where did a fight, where the back and forth with him dead. From him dead, the people them not here know. The people might live. Him dead and gone, the people them might live, the people them here know else about the land. And the same government at that time in 2016 come tell my family them say them for bill and live.
Jamaica. Only hear that? Not only did Horace Chang know about the lifting of the caveat, but according to the residents of the place, Cooper Spent, Trelawney, them come tell themselves a bill and live. When Hurricane Melissa come, they give them material. So then you hear what Andrew wanna say a while ago? May I come back to this? We are taking time in because we have been surgical in Jamaica. Listen what Andrew wanna say the politician them do. And listen if I see it in the girls that them do. Listen.
By politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then afterwards we come and correct it.
Got it!
Dead. From him dead, the people them not here know. The people might live. Him dead and gone, the people them might live. The people them here know else about the land. And the same government at that time in 2016 come tell my family them say them for bill and live.
Got it!
2016 Horace Chang, Minister of Housing. Andrew Holness go even further, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Holness go even further.
That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we corrected. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. Here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. Swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy.
Got him!
And Jonas swear saying them never born him was a little boy. When man lie, man.
Swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. And I...
What a man lie. What a man lie.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Hear the people them of Cooper Spring testify, ladies and gentlemen.
That time in 2016, come tell my family them say the people them here no else about the land and the same government at that time in 2016 come tell my family them say them for bill and live. Bill people them here no else about the land and the same government at that time in 2016 come tell my family them say them for bill and live. Bill and live. Them me from me 7-year-old come up to me and think I me born 2000. I born 2000, so 2007 between 2010, me know about the court case we are going.
So she was 16 when, according to her, the government come tell the people them, fear family specifically, the bill and live. And in the same 2016 October, Horace Chang served as housing minister, ladies and gentlemen. And Andrew Holness come on this platform, BOJ TV, and tell the people themselves, him no know nothing, minister them don't know nothing about nothing. Them not have nothing to do with it. And they are the one that released the caveat. See evidence there in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. Who released the caveat? Minister of Housing, Horace Chang. But Andrew wanna say, no, minister there. Isn't Horace Chang the deputy prime minister? Isn't Horace Chang very close to Andrew? So Andrew want to tell us lie that no minister they want know, but the closest minister knew. Jamaica, when we wake up here, wake up and understand who we are dealing with. And turn to God before it do it. This man is fear. This man is fear. I tell you that. Turn to God, Jamaica. Turn to God. Turn to God.
Bangarang, I know. But before we start the Bangarang people. So Dennis Meadows, now you understand what I want. Marky G, Jamaica, now you understand what I want. Who lift the caveat? What a Bangarang 2016 it was lifted. But hold on there.
And what does lifting the caveat mean? We have to talk about that. What does lifting the caveat mean? Alright? Let's go to this clip.
Party Media Unit.
This is Dennis Meadows, People's National Party Constituency Chairman for Chilhowly Northern. Early Tuesday morning, bulldozers tore through the community of Cooper Spend, and by daybreak, 20 homes were gone. More than 40 of my fellow residents of Chilhowly are now sleeping under tents with nowhere else to turn. Here is what most people don't know. Back on May 1, 2012, the Ministry of Housing under the People's National Party government of Portia Simpson Miller placed a caveat on the title for the lands at Cooper's Pen. That caveat is still here today. It means nobody can deal with this property without the consent of the sitting Minister of Housing.
Nobody can deal with this property without the sitting Minister of Housing. So what did the JLP do? Remove that protection from that land. It eliminated the power of the government to protect the people from harm. And then come and told us that we didn't know anything about it. Yeah. Jamaica don't want to, but listen, I don't take pleasure, but these people are evil, you know. I have no other word to describe the Jamaica Labour Party anymore. These people are pure evil. The man literally went on television and lied to our faces when they know that there is documentation out there that could prove that they are lying. Like and share this video. All likes them. Get me to around 200 likes, guys. Like and share the video. The caveat is there to ensure that no one can go on the land without the intervention or acknowledgement of the Minister of Housing. Portia Simsimila did it to protect the people of Cooper's Pen. And the Jamaica Labour Party took away that protection. Mighty God of Daniel. Mighty God. You can't make this up, Jamaica. This is pure evil right here. Pure evil.
Hold on the peeps, hold on the peeps. Me hold them, you know. I mean, nah, make them get away, you know. Mystic Sensation is up. We're going to make them get away out of this. No, sir. So what Mystic Sensation did, said, oh, so then, Andrew Holness and Horace Chang, in a 2010, when they had gotten the letter, hold on the people, hold on the people, hold on the people. Let me see, hold on.
You know, it look like you general going on one day that thing. So, you know like and share the video with this subject. Because it look like I'm going on one day that thing, you were kind of different.